First at 5 tonight, developing news on a deadly train crash we've been following closely all day.
Tonight, authorities are investigating after an Amtrak train hit an SUV on the tracks this morning, killing 3 people.
And it happened not far from the Rhode Island border and caused big backups for Amtrak passengers. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live in Mansfield, Massachusetts now with the developing details.
We know the victims are 2 males and 1 female, but at this point, police are still not releasing their names or even their ages. It was about 11:45 last night. An Amtrak train bound for Boston smashed into a truck on the tracks in Mansfield and derailed. The sound of the impact woke Connor Berry from a deep sleep.
We just heard this loud crash. It sounded like something very big and something very heavy just getting nailed and rolling through the woods. And like I had just said a couple minutes ago, it sounded like thunder rolling through the woods.
We've learned the train was traveling around 125 miles per hour. Initially, investigators believed there were 2 victims, but this morning police announced there was a 3rd person who was also killed in the truck.
Those victims have been removed by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, where positive identification will be made.
It was a very difficult crime scene to deal with. It was a very wide area, very long area, and it was very time consuming.
Now investigators are trying to figure out why the victims were on the tracks and how they got there. People who live nearby also trying to figure that out. They say there's no easy access onto the tracks.
There's really no railroad crossings where you would normally have gates. So that's sort of the surprising thing, to think that a car got on the tracks. That's something that's intentional. It's not accidental.
The damaged train was moved late this morning and train service between Providence and Boston was restored. The vehicle was removed from the tracks just about an hour ago, and as we've been reporting, none of the passengers on the train was injured this morning. Last night, coming up new at 6, what police say about this investigation moving forward. Live in Mansfield with the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.